One of the main complaints I hear from realtors is that they don't have any ideas on what type of content to shoot. They don't know how to generate ideas. And then when they do generate ideas, the bottleneck is that they don't have proper workflow or the right systems or tools or apps to help make that workflow easy. Because social media for us is a challenge. At the end of the day, to become a professional social media person, it's really a secondary job. And at the end of the day, we're realtors trying to sell real estate, and social media is only there to supplement that. So the bottleneck that I find is that realtors don't have the proper workflow. And in this video today, I'm gonna give you my exact content workflow on how I generate all of my content, all of the social media tools I use, all the AI apps that I work with, and also how I come up with my content ideas. Let's start from the very beginning. And I think, like I mentioned earlier, one of the bigger challenges is that realtors don't know how to generate ideas for social media. And I think that stems from not really knowing how to utilize AI to your advantage. So we're in a world today where we live it with AI, and ChatGPT exists, and the problem is you're just using ChatGPT wrong. Now, if I'm missing any AI apps or any sort of workflow content creation ideas that you use, I'd love to hear in the comments how you best structure your content workflow so that it makes creating content easy. And that's what I want this video to be about. So if you have any ideas or anything that I missed, please add it in the comments, and I'd love to hear how you're creating your content. Now, when it comes to generating content ideas, most realtors will use the example of going to ChatGPT and typing, help me create 30 pieces of viral content for X market, right? That's not the way to generate content ideas. ChatGPT has no idea. They have no idea about your market. They have no idea about what a viral video is. Instead, do this. Ask ChatGPT to give you 50 specific nuanced or situations that X, Toronto home buyers, Toronto sellers, whatever, okay, group of people have experienced observably, okay? Ask that on ChatGPT, use deep research, and watch how many video ideas you get. And I'm gonna give you that again. Give me 50 specific or nuanced situations that X group of people, okay, have experienced observably. And make sure to do this in deep research on ChatGPT. That's how I use ChatGPT to script my social media. It gives me tons of ideas. Remember, when you're using AI to interact with it, ChatGPT was never meant to have a one response and that's done type of system. You're supposed to interact with it and push to get better results. When you ask it a question, it gives you an answer that's not necessarily the best answer. So work with it, give it more feedback so it knows what you're talking about. So ChatGPT is how I script, okay? Then I put it into Notion. I love Notion. Notion is probably one of my favorite apps that I use. It's where I script all of my content ideas so it's all in one place. And how I do that is on my Notion board, what I do is I have my social media admin or my social media team as a page, and then in there I have sub pages. So what I do is at the very top I have my idea bank, okay? That's where I keep every single idea that I come across. I put it into my Notion board. Okay, and I just write down a simple idea of what it's worth. Usually I'll copy and paste the Instagram or TikTok link right in there so I can re-watch it and understand why I liked it, okay? Then I also have sub pages under that, which are just the dates that I'm shooting content. For me, I shoot social media content at least once a week, so I usually do it on the weekends because I'm an active producing real estate broker. It can be challenging during the week, so I usually do it Saturday or Sunday morning, and that's just when I find it best that I'm not distracted and I can get my content done. Okay, so ChatGPT to get my ideas. Notion, where I keep all of my ideas, all of my idea tank, all of my idea bank, and it's where I script. Now, when I'm scripting, okay, I'm also coming up with my hooks, I'm coming up with my meat, and I'm coming up with my call to action for every single video. I also have all of my shot locations. I have everything in here so that when it comes to the day of shooting, you're ready to go. Because I find that another bottleneck to realtors not creating content is that they are unprepared. So when they come to their social media day, they're just lost and all flustered. They don't know where to shoot their content. Have that stuff prepared and done. That way, when you show up to your social media day, you're ready to go. And it's easy. You have your shot lists, you have your scripts, you have your hooks, you have all the ideas, you have reference points, right? When I'm on social media, I don't go on social media. Obviously, there's times where I enjoy going on social media and I doom scroll. I'm a human, okay? But for the most part, I'm on social media, I'm studying. I'm seeing what videos I like and I'm writing those videos down into my own database, into my own idea tank. Since you can't save Instagram videos, one of my tips is if you're trying to get the script from a YouTube or an Instagram video, you just literally pop up ChatGPT, put the microphone on and let your phone, the video, play into ChatGPT That's the script for that specific video. Then you can ask ChatGPT to rewrite that script for you and your specific audience. To record on, I'm gonna add this in here because a lot of people ask me how I record my social media. Honestly, majority of it is filmed on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I have the DJI mini mics. Now, all you need is an iPhone or a phone camera, okay? Don't try to make this the bottleneck. That should not be the bottleneck of you creating content. You don't need the fanciest tripod. You don't need the fanciest mics. You just need a phone, a microphone, okay, and a tripod so you can get some walking shots or whatever. Or if you have somebody shooting for you, that's different. But if you don't, you have a tripod. That's all you need. Stop making that the bottleneck, okay? You don't need a DJI mic. I promise, you don't. You can do it on your iPhone and get just as good of results, I promise. Now, for short form content, I edit my short form content and my editor edits short form content in CapCut. Am I personally the best at CapCut? No. But my editor is insane and he's the best. But I know that he uses CapCut and my fiance uses CapCut and it's not overly complex. Don't think that you need to have some crazy system with editing professional software. Put it into CapCut, add some captions and post it, okay? The best part about starting your social media, or the best part about getting into content creation, is that your first bunch of videos are gonna suck. And the best part about that is that no one's gonna see them. And the reason why that's great is because it gives you a chance to be incredible and gain information and knowledge on how to make better content. You don't want anybody to see your first videos, they're gonna suck, so it's okay and leave it like that. If you're looking at getting into YouTube, it's a whole other beast, but if you're looking to get into YouTube, I'll give you my content workflow. So my content workflow for YouTube is I film in Tela. There's another app called Descript, which is very similar-ish, okay? Descript has better editing capabilities. Tela is great for split screen. I do a lot of my YouTube videos, not this one, that's split screen, so I'll need to have something on the side with me explaining it. So I shoot in Tela. The reason why I like Tela is because it auto-edits for me, okay? Tela puts the video into different editing modes, so it looks really great. It's easy to follow. I download that. I put that into Riverside. The reason I like Riverside is because Riverside gives me show notes for YouTube. I will gladly pay, I think it's 29 bucks a month, to make my uploading to YouTube process easier. Okay, so I put it from Tela into Riverside. Riverside generates the show notes, which breaks it down into like the chapters, the tags to use, title examples, the summary, a bunch of key sound bites from the episode of whatever you're shooting for YouTube. Okay, then I put that into YouTube. I post it to YouTube. Okay, on YouTube, YouTube has two things. One is new. One, you can A/B test the title. Incredible update from YouTube. Well done, YouTube, on that. I think split testing the title is amazing, so you can have multiple titles. But you can also in-app split test the thumbnail. So I almost always create 3 different thumbnails for my videos, and I do that on Canva. I literally go to Canva, type in social media YouTube thumbnail. I'll just steal 3 different types and make 3 separate thumbnails. They don't have to be professional. Once again, no one's really watching your stuff. I only have 1,000 subscribers at this point. Today is what? September 23rd. So for me, I'm not that concerned about my thumbnails. I want to get them out there. I want to make them clicky. I want to make sure that they have a good title. The wording makes sense. You get it. Okay. Then I post to YouTube. Then from YouTube, I also use vidIQ. I use vidIQ to optimize SEO. vidIQ gives me like daily competitors to look out for. I can take information from my daily competitors and use their keywords, use their different titles and get information from there. vidIQ also gives you title suggestions and helps you make sure that your video ranks high SEO-wise before you post it. Okay. Then I put from YouTube into Opus AI. Opus AI is basically you can put a long form video and it gives you multiple clips. The best part about Opus AI, in my opinion, is that it posts for you as well. So I will shoot one video on YouTube. I put it into Opus. Opus will give me 15 to 20 different clips. I can use those 20 clips to post to TikTok, Instagram, and my YouTube Shorts. And I do that. So one video gives you almost a month's worth of content. And the best part is you can auto schedule all within Opus AI. So in Opus, you can actually click post now or schedule it out. So if you spend an hour and a half of your day, you can schedule out the entire month. So if you're learning from this channel, I have a real estate community of over 750 agents from all over the world. So in this community, you're surrounded by top producing realtors from literally all over the world that are sharing their wins, they're sharing their losses, they're sharing what's working for them, their strategies, their tips, their tricks, all within the community 100% for free. We have free calls every Friday where we have different guest speakers come in and give value from whichever part of the world they're located in and whichever they specialize in. We have an incredible referral network because we do have realtors from all over the world. If you're looking to join this free community, I'll put the link in my bio. I would love to see you in there. Introduce yourself and I would love to meet you. Now, if I missed anything on this content workflow, or you have an AI app that you like, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Creating content shouldn't stress you out. It shouldn't put a strain on your day. It should be easy. And if it's not easy, you're not gonna do it. In this video, I solve how to get ideas and how to create content and how to have the proper workflow so that creating content doesn't feel like a second job. It's easy to do. People think that I'm super busy. I film once a week, okay? And I have content for almost a whole month and I post every single day across multiple platforms because I have a dialed in workflow. Make it easy for yourself to create content. If you make it challenging for yourself to create content, you're not gonna do it, right? Time block it out, put it in your calendar that you're gonna create content every single week at the exact same time and make sure you show up for yourself. I can promise that creating content has changed my business incredibly. It's not gonna happen right away. It's going to take time, but that's the fun of it. Marketing is the most valuable tool that any realtor can actually utilize. Take the time and learn marketing, okay? Sales happen after marketing exists. You have to be a good marketer. You have to let people know about what you do, especially if you're a new agent, right? I hope this video helped. Again, we have a really great community of over 750 realtors, all inside Real Estate Money community. It's full of top producing realtors sharing their tips and tricks, and I'd love to see you inside. All you gotta do is click the link in my bio. It's 100% free. Or in the community here, we solve every realtor's problems, every realtor's day-to-day problems for free inside this community. So if you're looking to scale your business, you're looking to hire an assistant, you're looking to have better systems, you're looking to sell more, I'll see you inside the Real Estate Money community. And if you're liking this video, please like and subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with a realtor you think might need this. I made the time today. I promised myself I was gonna do a video every single week. And this week has been extremely hectic, so I had to do it while driving, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out for everybody. I appreciate it. I'll see everybody in the next video.